Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a very emotional episode of Custom Spotlight. The reason I say that is because this may very well be the last Custom Spotlight I film in this house. When you guys next see Custom Spotlight, it'll probably be in a whole different location. I'm moving out of this house in only a few days, and yeah, I just it's going to be an emotional roller coaster. Moving out of this house. So yeah. With that out of the way, I thought, what better way to end this tenure in this house than with a sort of speed round of a bunch of little customs and updates to previous customs that I've done. So we're just gonna speed round. We're gonna shoot through a bunch of them, and we'll see what we got after that. All right. Also, fun fact, this may also very well be the last video I film in this house. Because I already have a schedule for a couple videos coming out in November. Through the rest of November, I think. So, this may very well be the last one. So, take it in while you can, guys. Anyway, let's get started. Let's just speed round, okay? So, first, let's talk about these characters that are coming in right now. Okay, so for those of you who watch my shorts, you guys know I already did a whole YouTube short talking about this duck. But for those of you who don't, this is a shell made by the amazing Custom Trackmasters. I painted it up in this light minty green and in Duck's colors from the model series. So yeah, as I said in the Duck and Oliver video, I planned on updating Duck, and a box just fell over behind me. So yeah, now I have quick, simple. Watch the custom spot. Watch the short if you want more info. I'll link it down below. This is a custom that I made years ago. This is Glyn from the CGI series. Glyn is a coffee pot engine. His body is made from a car that came with the Trackmaster Luke years ago. I bought it years ago and I decided to repurpose it. And the body and the smoke box are constructed using Lego bricks, as you can see. The face is based off of a 2D render of Glyn that I saw. And he has side rods blue tacked on. I also glued in a little white piece of paper for the running board. That's basically Glyn. This is a 3D printed custom of a smaller truck that I put on a regular truck chassis. That's all this is. For those of you who remember Rickety from the video with Duck and Oliver, I have updated him. I have made him out of a red truck. Painted his lining in the silver that is sort of canon. And his face is a sticker face of a officially licensed troublesome van. So I got one of those stickers on eBay and tacked it on. I thought it looked pretty good. And for those of you who remember the update video for Sonic, for the Sonic the Steam Engine models, I mentioned that I made a little chow truck for Cream to pull. For Cream to drag around. I have since updated it. It used to be a normal 7-plank wagon, but now I've changed it to this little narrow gauge slate truck, which they used a couple times in the series as cattle wagons. I figured that would look a little bit better for a chow truck. I've also made a custom of Chocola. I will talk more about him when and if I make Vanilla. And Cream is the back engine. I repainted her wheels. That's literally all I did. I haven't tried to add side rods yet, but I probably will at some point. And recoupling the train. That's basically the first line. Let me just get Edward to come in and pull them away. Hey guys, does anyone else think this Edward is starting to look a little bit bad? I mean, I've updated every single main cast member. Thomas, Percy. Like, look how big Thomas is compared to Edward now. Edward's kind of the odd one out. You know what? Screw it. Hold on. Okay. Got my little computer. I know you can't see this, but I have my computer with me. Let's see. Tomy, Playrail, Edward. Alright, got one on the way. Wait, what? Wait, it's already here? Oh. Okay, well, we'll screw you then. There we go. That's a better Edward. I guess I may as well talk about him. He's basically just a normal Playrail Edward. I love the wheel arrangement of this version of Edward. It's so much better than this heap of absolute garbage. This is Edward's wheel arrangement. Not this. This. His face is starting to... You see what I mean now? Edward is just completely wrong. No. CGI Edward sucks. He also has these 2 trucks that he comes with, too. This is just a normal 7-plank with a really nice face. And this is the troublesome van I was talking about. If I pull up Rickety here, they are basically the same exact face. It's a little big for Rickety, but I don't care. I'm actually happy they sell replacement stickers for trucks. So... Edward, just pull everyone away. Alright, now, next custom. We're just rocket firing here. Come on, let's do it. So this is Flora. She's from season 12. Yeah. This is another shell from Custom Trackmasters. I bought 2 Flora shells. One for Flora and one for another character who I may talk about in future. Actually, it's not even a may. I will talk about them in future. Definitely not in this house, though. I'm sorry to inform you guys of that. It's a Trackmaster Revolution shell, so she works a little bit better on these tracks than someone like Thomas. And to go with her, I painted her up in her colors too. And to go with her, I bought her tram car. Flora is actually pretty hard to find, but I did manage to find her tram car alongside a 2012 Thomas. I got 2012 to like I forget what year it was, like 2011 or 12 Thomas. You'll probably see that Thomas at some point in the future, because I did customize that too. So yeah, I think that's basically it for Flora. She's a season 12 character. There's not really much to say. Have I got anything else just laying around that I could throw on the screen for a sec? Not really. It doesn't seem. Don't tell me we're gonna end on Flora. Oh, I got this guy, I guess. I probably will end up making a whole video on him when I eventually finish this guy, but this is just something I've been working on. For those who wanted another Railway Series character, and I don't know if you did or didn't, this is the Sodor Railway Repair. For those who don't know about this guy, I don't blame you. He's very obscure. But he got released in the Thomas Wooden Railway range, so I thought I may as well make a Trackmaster of him for the series at some point. I probably want to buy another one of him so I can completely finish him, but yeah. Just a preview, I guess. And I guess that's really it. I don't really have anything else at the moment. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Well, guys, that has been Custom Spotlight for today. And with that, I guess it's about time to wrap everything up. I genuinely can't tell you guys how much this house is, how much I'm gonna miss this house. We've learned a lot about ourselves, about these engines. We've learned a lot through this series. That's why it's going to be emotional to pack everything up and leave this house. I guess we'll all see each other again when I make the move. Actually, I have one last custom that I think I'd like to share with you all today. Just give me a minute and I'll move to the location where it is. Alright, been a while since you were on the bed. Yeah, it's Cranky. Since the ending of Season 1, I have since taken him off the base that he came on. Now he is detachable from the track piece, and he can detach from this little base, so I can have Cranky Bugs if I wanted to and knock him over. if that was all there was to this, I probably wouldn't have even bothered mentioning it. But I also unscrewed him and added CGI Cranky face on, because this is, of course, the All Engines Go Cranky. I figured CGI face would look a little bit better. So, yeah, this is a very interesting Cranky now. You'll see him again when Season 2 starts. And yes, I do mean when it starts. I don't want to give too much away, but near the beginning of Season 2, we go down to the docks for a little while at the beginning of the season, so Cranky will get some very heavy focus, as well as some other characters located at the dockside. Won't give too much else away. So with all that out of the way, I guess we're done. We can go back to the station now. Well, that was fun. We had one last look at the customs before we had to leave this house. Well, I guess that's it. It's going to be a real emotional journey. When you see me again, this house will not be where I'm at. Well, looks like me and my journey in this house have come to the happy end of our story. And it's time for me to pack up my stuff and head on out to the new one. Say it with me now, everybody. Just like Thomas.